Prostate surgery, the dark side of post-operation that no one tells you about. Imagine waking up from a major surgery, one you hoped would save your life, but realizing that your real battle is just beginning. Prostate removal, or prostatectomy, is a crucial step in fighting prostate cancer, but what happens next? What does life look like after? How will your body and your emotions adjust? In this video, we'll take you through the raw truth about life after prostate surgery. Things like incontinence and erectile dysfunction are real fears. But are you ready to face them head-on? Stick with us until the end, because what we're about to reveal might shock you, but it could also give you the hope you need if you or someone you love is facing this surgery. 1. The procedure, radical prostatectomy, explained. Prostate cancer is a tough diagnosis, and for many men, radical prostatectomy is the most common surgery to fight it. It's a life-changing decision. There are 3 main ways doctors perform this procedure. Open surgery, where a cut is made below the belly button. Laparoscopic surgery, using small cuts and tools to operate inside the abdomen. Robotic surgery, where robotic arms, controlled by a surgeon, offer the most precision. The prostate sits between your bladder and urethra. After it's removed, the bladder is stitched directly to the urethra. This reconnects the urinary tract, but the recovery from that surgery is not always easy. 2. The post-surgery reality, physical and emotional toll. Many believe that once the surgery is over, the worst part is behind them. But the truth is, recovery can be an emotional roller coaster. Depending on the type of surgery, recovery time may vary. You'll likely have a catheter in place for 7 to 14 days to help with urination, but removing it is just the beginning of the healing journey. The biggest concern most men face after surgery? Incontinence. It's hard to imagine losing control over something so basic, but it happens, and it can feel devastating. You're constantly worried about accidents, and that takes a toll emotionally and physically. 3. Common post-surgery symptoms, bleeding and burning. In the days after surgery, you may experience symptoms that feel alarming but are totally normal. Light bleeding, red-tinged urine, and a burning sensation when you go to the bathroom are all part of the healing process. The urgency to urinate can also be frustrating, but these issues usually resolve over time. However, there's always that lingering fear of something more serious, like a urinary tract infection. The anxiety over whether these symptoms will pass or become permanent can weigh heavily on your mind. 4. Urinary control, a major concern for men. Urinary incontinence is, without a doubt, one of the scariest aspects of post-surgery recovery for most men. Losing control of your bladder can feel embarrassing and humiliating. The good news is that for most people, it's temporary. Incontinence tends to improve within 2 to 3 months, but in rare cases, it can last up to 6 months or even become permanent. For the 5 to 8% of men who face permanent incontinence, additional surgery may be needed to restore control. During this time, confidence takes a major hit, and the road to recovery can feel long and uncertain. 5. Erectile dysfunction, a threat to intimacy. The second biggest fear after prostate surgery is erectile dysfunction. Unlike incontinence, this issue tends to take longer to recover from. Factors like age, other health conditions, the type of surgery, and even how long the operation took can all play a role in how quickly, or if, things return to normal. Many men will be prescribed medications, such as PDE5 inhibitors, to help stimulate erections, but it can be a long and slow road to recovery. And while physical recovery is important, the emotional impact of losing your ability to be intimate can take a serious toll on your mental health and your relationships. 6. Loss of ejaculation, a permanent change. Beyond erectile dysfunction, there's another permanent change that can be hard to accept. There will be no more ejaculation. After the prostate and seminal vesicles are removed, the body can no longer produce semen. While this doesn't affect your ability to orgasm or feel pleasure, it's still a big change that can take time to adjust to. Losing something you once took for granted can be a constant reminder that, even though the cancer is gone, life will never be quite the same. 7. Overcoming the emotional and physical pain. What most people don't talk about is the emotional burden that comes with prostate surgery. It's not just about the physical changes, but the mental strain as well. There's fear about what the future holds, about whether you'll regain control of your bladder or your ability to have an erection. The changes in intimacy and relationships can feel overwhelming. But here's the truth that doesn't get shared enough: you can get through this. It takes time, patience, and a lot of emotional support. Many men recover well and find a new normal after surgery. Yes, it might be different, but the human spirit is incredibly resilient. Conclusion: you're not alone. If you or someone you care about is going through this right now, know that you're not alone. There are millions of men facing the same struggles, and support is out there. Please share this video with anyone who needs to hear this message, and subscribe to our channel for more content on health, recovery, and resilience. No matter how tough this journey feels, with the right support and mindset, you can overcome the challenges and rebuild your life after prostate surgery.